Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watchers are always welcome in any of my readings. We're going to ask Spirit today what you don't see coming. What is going on around you with energy, with love, anything about a relationship you may be in or a relationship that may be coming your way. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's see what the cards are saying. I will be using some initials and some charms today as well. So stick around for those. And I have some new charms, brand new charms to my collection. So I'm having fun with those today. Spirit, please share with me for my Taurus. What is it that I don't see coming that I need to know today? I am listening for you now. I have a clock. Oh, I know you don't want to hear this. Patience and divine timing. So maybe they just want to get it over with. Maybe they just want to let you know that, you know what, you're not in control. You gotta let go of the control. You gotta let the universe work. They're working on it. You know, maybe we're just going to get it out of the way. Spirit shares it with me in every reading. So almost every reading. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? I have chains, bondage, commitments, or entanglements. I feel like, that's a feeling of the Eight of Swords a little bit to me, that when you first look at the Eight of Swords, you feel trapped. And you never should feel trapped. You always have the ability to make a decision, to make a change in your life. So nothing can hold you hostage except for you. And sometimes it's not even a physical, it's emotional hostage, that somebody is constantly on your mind that's no longer in your life, preventing you from moving on. Somebody is breadcrumbing you and keeping you on a string so that you have hope and you don't move on. But I feel like Spirit is saying, are you chained to something? And that clock is more about, is it time? Let's keep going. I have feathers, lightness, divine messages. Look for feathers from your lost loved ones. They're saying a significant change in your life. Obviously, if you lose somebody, it makes a significant change in anybody's life. But for some of you out there listening, that this was the turning point, that I lost a child, I lost a spouse, I lost somebody very close to me that I wasn't expecting, a sister at a very young age or way too young, something like that. So I feel like Spirit's trying to send you a sign that almost a sense of all will be okay because of that. It was a tragedy, it was sad, but all will be okay is the energy. So maybe this person in the spirit world wants to try to help you to move on, in a sense. So it could be for those of you that have lost a spouse. It was a turning point. Bottom of the deck, I have a handshake, arguments, mutual respect. How about amends? Some kind of amends. Maybe there was something difficult around a death that caused a lot of turmoil in your life also. And you're having still a hard time just kind of repairing. I need another card, Spirit. And a gift, an unexpected blessing. I feel like something was taken away from you too short. And Spirit has a surprise for you. And it's a little bit of a circle of life energy, that when something was taken away from you, you weren't expecting that it was replaced with would be such a blessing. Okay, so I think you'd be happy. You would have been happy either way, but I feel like it wasn't by choice. I feel like it wasn't by choice that someone was taken away from you, in a sense. Okay, so I'm assuming it's a lost loved one. So look for the white feathers for me, and we're going to see where this surprise goes. And then I feel like I said, there's some kind of amendments. There could have been some forgiveness with family members. There could have been some things over a situation around a loss. And I feel like I had to purge that to get to a better place. So you're in a better place. And they said, all will be okay, is what they said. So let's start with this gift. Let's see what they have. I have a 4 cups. I have a world. It's definitely a feeling of the cycle of life. It's almost as if the best example I can give you is somebody loses a grandmother in the family, and then within months, a grandchild is born. And you're like, we just lost the grandmother, and now we have this new baby. Like, that to me is always the kind of shocking thing, where how the universe works and how God works and the cycle of life. So maybe some of you have experienced that recently, and sometimes it's you just can't wrap your head around it. How can I lose one person? Sometimes it's really, really close. You lose somebody, you're burying somebody, and somebody else in your family is giving birth, like within days. I mean, sometimes it's like crazy timing. So it's some kind of cycle around you. I have a devil. And I have a 5 of cups. I'm going to say release. I'm going to say releasing you from pain, saving you from something, okay? That you don't know what's ahead of you, and there's a lot of fear here with the 5 of cups and the devil. I feel like that's a lot of fear energy of, what if I meet the wrong person? What if I'm not happy? What if I make a mistake? What if this? What if that? What if you meet the best person? What if it's a gift? What if it's a blessing? So I think we have to look at it in a different mindset. Instead of going down the path of, it could be horrible, I want you to go down the path of, it could be amazing. I have the sun. They're ready to bring a new beginning in, no matter what we've been going through. I have a 6 of wands. There's my achievements and success, and proud of myself. And there's that, I'm trying again. My little pages. I love my pages. I have a 3 of pentacles. I'm working hard at repairing, but I'm going to go with that sun. We've got this new beginning. I'm just going to say it that way for now. So I'm assuming it's going to be somebody coming into your life. But right now it's a feeling of, I had to go through this tremendous loss to get here. And I feel like it's connected to the spirit world. So let's see what else they have. I have a 2 of wands. I want to see my future. This is like, I want to know what's ahead. This is like, tell me. I'm tired of, they asked you for divine timing, right? So it's a feeling of, I can't see my own future. And a lot of people feel that way. They can't see where they're headed when something is taken away from them, or their life changes dramatically. They don't recognize their path anymore. They don't feel like they're in alignment anymore. So this is a feeling of something coming into you that I'm going to say realigns you, that you do feel like you're where you're supposed to be. I like that feeling of realigning, because you probably feel so off. Like, I'm so off my path. I'm so not where I think I'm supposed to be. I've been pulled away from what I thought my life was, and I don't recognize my life anymore. So there's a part of me that says, I've got to realign you. And this person coming into your life, I feel like they're not the answer. You can do it on your own also, but I feel like they're a catalyst to realigning you. I love that. I have a 10 of swords. That came into me as understanding. They could have had a loss also very close to them, because it came into me as that ending, but the word they shared with me is understanding, that they understand what you've gone through. So the best example I would have with that is 2 widows, a widower or widow, 2 losses of spouse, widower or widow, whatever it is. that we have that understanding. 12:12 on the clock when I'm recording this. We'll take that angel number. Thank you, Spirit. I have a 6 of Pentacles. Somebody who's ready to give. It came into me as give my heart. Give my heart to you. And a journey. So what's going to happen is, and you're going to see that path again. You are going to create a new path. A path that you didn't know existed. Never in a million years did you think that you were going to be starting over again, or falling in love again, or getting married again. So it's something that's taken you by surprise. It's something that you didn't expected. I was hoping it would happen, but I wasn't sure. It's the person who says to themselves, I had my one love of my life, and that's gone. We have the potential to have many loves in our lives. My friend Deirdre, who's an angel intuitive, says that there's over 1,000 soulmates in our lifetime. And I believe we have such great capacity to love more than one person in our lifetime, and love them deeply, and love them equally or in a different way. It's a different relationship, because we're human and we have this great capacity to love. Ask any mother who has multiple children. They don't just love one child. They love all of their children equally. I don't care if you have 10, 15. My grandmother on my father's side, I think, had 13 children. I mean, on my mother's side, my grandfather on my mother's side, my mother's father was like one of 13. A nice Catholic family. She had a baby like every year for 15 years. It's crazy. But she loved them all. She loved them all. That's my point. Great capacity. Look at this. I think that you are going to be shocked. This feels like I'm shocked. I never in a million years thought I would find another true love. I never thought I'd find another great love in my lifetime. And here it is. And I don't care how old you are. I don't. I don't care whether you're young or you're old or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's this feeling of Spirit had something more. It's a whole new path. It's something that you can't even see. You know, some of us have that, this is what I'm manifesting, this is what I'm hoping for. This reading is for somebody who's been struggling with their path, their own path recently, because the path that they were on changed. And they just can't wrap their head around kind of what's supposed to happen next, or where do I go from here, or what am I supposed to do? And they have to reinvent themselves, Spirit just said, and they have to find a new life and a new meaning, and then they're going to have this new person coming into their life. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? I have you are the one. That just also came into me as they found you. They will find you. I want to have a family. For those of you that would like to have a family still. You light my fire. I want your body. Maybe intimacy hasn't been in the picture for a while, and somebody comes into your life and that part of your life is open again. That part of your life is active again. I'm in love with your body. Boy, this person's passionate. There's something about your body. There you go. I want your body. I love your body. The love I feel for you is patient and grand. I have never felt love like this before. That does feel like a true love. It also feels like somebody who knows the difference between seduction, casual, and respect and decency, and something that's real. I'm going to say it that way. So this person knows this is real. you'll know that this is real. You're not going to be questioning, is this, just kind of something out of nowhere. Let's get some initials. Spirit, what initials do you have for us? Whoa. I have the letter B, jumping back here. I have an N, letter P, another N, an E, letter G, Z, V. I have an S today, a T, a Y. A couple more, Spirit. I have an I, another Y, and I have a letter A. Okay, so some of those first initials, last initials, if they connect to you, let me know. That's awesome. And don't worry about it if they don't. We have lots of other clues, and we have some charms. So we'll see what the charms say also. There's some letters there. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to know? It came into me as you will love again. Okay, so the person who is questioning, will I ever find love again? You will love again. I have, I'm growing old. I'm growing up. I'm mature. Age, love knows no age. It doesn't matter. I don't care how old you are. If God wants you to fall in love with somebody, you're going to fall in love. You're supposed to be with that person. Don't waste any time. I have a tower moment, divine intervention, and it was a sudden change, which we've talked about already. It was a sudden change. My path changed. I wasn't expecting to not be able to see my path anymore. I have energy vampire, very low vibration going on. I'm just going to say drained. You could be feeling like you're drained by everybody around you. Sometimes when you're not where you want to be, and people are always like, how are you? Are you okay? You're just like, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, that's draining. That's draining. They care about you and they're worried about you, but sometimes you just don't want to respond to it. You're just like, I need some time alone. I need to be alone. So it could be family and friends are draining you. Lot could be going on with you right now. I have trying to restore peace, trying to please people, trying to it was a little bit of a putting on a show for people. Like I'm going through the motions and showing people I'm okay when you're really not. If you're not okay, don't say you're okay, especially to people who love you. If you need to talk, Spirit said, find the person to talk to. So if you're not okay, then don't pretend that you're okay, just to please people. I have a love triangle. Okay, now some of you, it might be a loss that somebody walked away from a connection, not necessarily a death. And it was, they left this marriage, they left this relationship, and I wasn't expecting it. I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with this person, and it really caught me off guard. I had no idea. So it could be as simple as, my spouse cheated on me and blew up my life. I have a twin flame, somebody running, leaving. I have deep thoughts, thinking of you, and decisions. Right now, if somebody did run away from you, that's not what I'm feeling is coming back. I feel like Spirit is sharing with me a whole new path. So if there's somebody out there that has the potential to come back, or you think they'd want to come back, I don't feel like that's what Spirit has for you. I feel like it was removed from your life for a reason. And I feel like I have this more new beginning and pleasant surprise that after all is said and done and everything that had happened, I found this true love again. I found a real love again. What did they just say? You will love again. Spirit, please share with me one more of these. And I have a sucker. Fooling yourself, deceived, gullible. Don't be gullible. You could have somebody out there that thinks that they can come back at any time. I don't feel like that's what's best for you. And I don't feel like that is because they had said to me that you need to be realigned with your path. You are off your path. So that tells me that whoever that was pushed you off the path, and you're not supposed to be on that path anymore. They've got a new path. We're redesigning that path. They're steering you in a new direction. Spirit, please share with me. I have an Emperor. I make good choices. Good. I'm moving forward with confidence. I'm preparing. I'm repairing myself. I'm healing. I'm built up my self-esteem. I found myself again. I'm a new person. I've survived. All of those things. I have a 2 of Wands. I'm focusing on what I want, and I'm focusing on my future. So if you don't feel like you know what that future is yet, just stay in the moment and just say, you know what, whatever my future is going to be, it's going to be. But I'm going to make the choices this time. I'm in control. I'm in the driver's seat, right? So this feeling of, the future will be here all on its own. I think whoever's being put in front of you, that's when you'll really start to see that path open up again. You'll really start to see, I can share my life with this person. I can have a home with this person. I can grow old with this person. And that's coming into me. I have a 6 of Wands and being proud of being in this connection, being happy of this connection. Let's see what sign they might be. Spirit, what sign can they be? I have a Pisces. I have a Virgo. I have a Leo. I have an Aquarius today, and one more. I have a Taurus. Okay, so we could have another Taurus. And let's see what else they want to share with you. Spirit, please share with me. I have children. We could have children, combined families. It could. How about that you don't have any children in your life? You didn't have the opportunity to have a child for some reason, but they do. And now that Spirit's bringing this person into your life, and the gift could be their children and maybe grandchildren that treat you just like a real grandmother or grandfather, that maybe you would never have experienced that otherwise. So maybe that's what you don't see coming, is that the love of children could be coming into your life, that you had always hoped you'd have children in your life somehow, but for whatever reason, it hasn't happened. So maybe Spirit has a pleasant surprise. Like, surprise, you've got 8 new grandchildren as part of becoming part of this new family. That would be exciting. I have communication. Get ready for a call. Get ready for a text. I have a little bit of a meeting long distance. Okay, we could have, maybe we have to drive to see each other. I'm not feeling like different countries. Maybe somebody has to get in the car and drive to see you. We could be 45 minutes away, an hour away from each other. Nothing that we can't handle, Spirit just said. Nothing that's out of reason. I have an Ice King. That is coming into me more as a feeling of you warming them up, is how I want to say it. That this person may have a tendency to have shut down that side of them, that they really weren't out there looking. They kind of put being in a relationship on hold for a while, and maybe you've warmed them up and you've melted their heart. And there's a sense of, they just, like, all that loving energy that they had inside of them and have been keeping inside of them is coming out because of you. So you could be changing them tremendously also. I have a past love, broken heart. I have a younger male. Okay. I have a triangle. I'm going to put that with the broken heart. I do feel like somebody's life changed just because of infidelity. And I have somebody wants to be serious. So again, it could be, I never in a million years thought that I'd ever get married again, or that I would find somebody I would want to be married to after all I've been through. So it could be just those types of feelings. So let's get some charms. I have some new charms today, and I want to see. They've been a lot of fun. So I'm gonna get a scoop and get a couple more. Okay. And I've got new tweezers, and let's go zoom in. Okay. So let's start with letters. Okay. So I have a letter H. Letter H, put that over here. This is a letter K. This looks like a sign. I have a Pisces. I have a Virgo. And I have a Cancer. Okay. Hold on. Let me see where it went. It went flying. It's a racehorse. That's why it went flying off the track. All right. So I got some fast moving energy. I'm also going to say it's not a race. I am. I'm also going to say there's no finish line. There's no, where am I going to be in 5 years? Maybe it's a different type of relationship. I'm going to enjoy what I have while I have it. But I did feel that speed, a racehorse speed, come in. So it could come in very quickly. It could be that Spirit's trying to tell you that, hey, just because it's not here today doesn't mean it's not coming. I have beautiful pink lips. Okay. All right. I have love. And is this love also? I have 2 loves. Okay. I'm going to say it this way. I'm going to put the pink lips in between. I love you and you love me. And I'm going to say we both feel the same way. It's mutual. Okay. That we admit our feelings to each other. We're definitely in love with each other. So I feel that, and it's the Spirit just said it comes to them as a surprise also, that maybe they weren't expecting this either. 2 people who weren't out searching for love. 2 people who are probably living their lives and being probably, if it comes to me, great. But if it doesn't, I'm going to kind of just live my life. And then lo and behold, this love comes in. That's nice. I have a baseball hat. So somebody who wears hats, hat collection, visors, hats. I'm going to say hat collection. Okay. I have a big sneaker too. So I'm going to say casual. I had sneaker collection the last time, but I'm feeling more casual and more of a hat collection, that somebody just wears a hat all the time. So I wear a hat all the time, every time I'm outside, because it's so hot here in Florida. So when I go to the pool, I always have a visor. So somebody who wears a hat. And I have a pink flower. What is this? More pink lips. Is this more pink lips? Yeah, more pink lips. I love your lips. I love kissing you. I like the flower too, because it just feels romantic. Like somebody's going to send you flowers, bring flowers over to your house. It also feels like somebody who likes to garden. That rose is coming into me as roses are really hard, I think, to grow, at least what I've heard. The one rose bush I had, I think, like died. Not my strength. But I feel like somebody who might have a garden, somebody who actually has roses and maybe cuts fresh flowers and brings them over. So, or cuts flowers from their garden and puts them in the house. So maybe it's somebody that really, that's like a big hobby of theirs and they're actually really good at it. So they enjoy being outside in the garden. I have a beautiful key. Okay, a pink key. I love this, like a key to my heart. You captured me. What is this little guy? Okay, I have a little witch. I have a little witch on a broom. And I have a moon and I have a star. Okay. I'm going to use the word intuitive. Okay. I'm not a big believer in because I don't know anything about it and like witchcraft or anything like that. But for lack of better terms, you know, intuitives are often called witches and, you know, just kind of this spiritual, supernatural energy or whatever it is. But there is a sense that somebody is very intuitive. I'm going to say that with the moon and the sun and this little witch. So you open their heart, your intuition tells you that this feels right. So one of you is very, very intuitive. You could both be intuitive, but just a natural sense of intuition is how that feels to me. So those are some great clues. Let me know if they connect to you. So there are my new charms. Aren't they cute? Yeah. Thank you, Amazon. Okay. Let's see what some final messages are. Let's see what they want to share with you. Some love messages. I just like the whole energy of, you may think you know what spirit has for you. You may think you know what your next stage of your life is or what your next big thing is, but you might have no idea. And that's what this reading is telling you, that, you know, the path that you think you're on can change at any time. And spirit has something else for you. Spirit has another true love, realigning your path with a new beginning. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. I would like to give this another chance. Some of you could still have that old energy that's trying to come back. Again, I feel like spirit took that away from you for a reason and picked you up and put you over here. And now we're like, we should be facing in this direction. Like it's a totally different direction. I will be there by your side when you're ready. A little bit of a soul connection. Like when you're ready, I will come find you. So that feels good. Your presence in my life gives me peace. I know I have somebody by my side. I have a companion. I have a partner. I have a friend, best friend, a lover. Deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. That goes back to that feeling I had earlier, that we have such great capacity to love in our lifetime, that we can love more than one person in our lifetime. That's for sure. There's no one person that's like it. There's no love of my life, and that was it. We have capacity to love many people in our lifetime. One more of these, please, Spirit. We both are working together in unison, even if you cannot see it yet. Ooh, soulmates out there searching for each other, trying to find each other now. So that gives me hope. That is this feeling of your soulmate is searching for you. And it's just a matter of time that they're going to find you, is how that feels to me. So let's claim this. Let's own it. It's yours. I want to thank Spirit, of course, for these messages always. And I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I would love for you to join us. Everyone else, thank you for your kind words and comments. Always, I really appreciate it. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. In the meantime, we'll see you all again in another Love Messages real soon.